Today, we're looking at the most interesting Ultra update in years. Samsung has completely overhauled the design. The look, the cameras, and the performance. Everything has changed. And thanks to the leaks, we now have every single detail. Let's start with the most controversial point, the front camera cutout. It is significantly larger now, a full 4 millimeters. At first glance, I frowned. It looked like a return to the old black hole style from years ago. But the specs explain everything. Samsung widened the viewing angle to 85 degrees. That matches the main rear camera. In practice, this means wider selfies and group shots that aren't cramped without needing to stretch your arm. So the hole is bigger, but logically it makes sense. Next, the telephoto setup. All three models now share the same 3x module. The specs are confirmed. 10 megapixels, f2.4 aperture, and a 36-degree viewing angle. As for the rumors about a 12 megapixel upgrade, no, that is not happening. The dimensions are also fully exposed. The S26 is 6.3 inches, the Plus is 6.7, and the Ultra is 6.9 inches. The Ultra is slightly thinner this year at 7.9 millimeters, but that familiar heavy feel in the hand is definitely still there. A key upgrade is the memory. The entire series now uses LPDDR5X, hitting 10.7 gigabytes per second. This is currently the highest spec available. Some might think faster RAM doesn't change much, but they are wrong. It is critical for the camera. The high bandwidth allows the ISP to process HDR and RAW data instantly. The result is faster night mode, stable 8K recording, cleaner AI noise reduction, and less heat. Looking at the internal structure, the Ultra is thinner, but the 3x module size hasn't changed. This confirms that the rumor of a larger sensor for the 3x zoom is physically impossible. Leakers have verified this. It remains the same 1/39 4-inch sensor. Now to address the battery rumors. The 5400 mAh claim is false. Samsung locked in 5000 mAh long ago. Redesigning the chassis at this stage is impossible. However, the charging speed has changed. Multiple sources and system codes confirm. The S26 Ultra finally supports 60-watt charging. It's a done deal. Here are the final camera specs. A 200-megapixel main sensor, 50 megapixels for the ultra-wide, and 50 megapixels for the 5x zoom. The main camera remains strong, and the telephotos stick to tradition. It's a stable, safe upgrade. Regarding the 320-megapixel sensor, the Exynos chip supports it, but the S26 Ultra will not use it. The focus this year is on the new ISP's ability to improve processing, details, and color rather than raw pixel count. Visually, the S26 Ultra has a longer, narrower screen. The corners are finally rounder, making the grip much better than the S25 Ultra. The frame has shifted from flat to a micro curve, feeling softer in the hand. Comparisons show the corners are even slightly rounder than the iPhone 17 Pro Max. As for the price, leaks suggest a hike. Due to the rising cost of chips and memory, the S26 series could be $50 to $100 more expensive. Finally, screen protectors show that all three models share a unified design with razor-thin symmetrical bezels. We need to see the real device to compare it with the S25. So, what new heights will the S26 Ultra reach? We have to wait for the launch. Do you think these changes justify the upgrade? Let me know in the comments.